notes, and I always laugh, and I'm going to be really serious today, okay?
Okay.
Okay? Mary Girardi, a woman of valor. Who can deny the wisdom, caring, sweetness, and exceptional drive of this wonderful woman? You're going to take a picture, take my glasses off.
Nobody knows you wear glasses.
We'll Photoshop them out.
Few have achieved such stature and respect as Mary, whether it's her family, her friends, or people that she hardly knows. Mary leaves an indelible mark among all she touches. And nobody knows that better than I. Our office spins and vibrates every second that Mary is there. We are all better people and a better organization because of her. We all wish her well today, good health, continued spirit, and all the blessings possible. We are all better people because Mary came our way and touched our lives. Mary, we love you and we thank you. May you always be blessed. That was a real record. Now Ray would like to say a couple things.
Well, I can assure you it's going to be longer than that. How can you put into words anything that could possibly live up to the real person, Mary? Isn't she just the most beautiful person you know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's so nice to have two of her 4 children here today.
The favorites today, right?
Jennifer and Michael.
The two out on work release.
You should hear what they say about the other 2 kids. I mean, it's just outrageous. I don't know. But I'm just telling you, I am so touched to become a part of Mary. And it's just been over the last couple of years. And it's been so fortunate to have time with her, both professionally and personally, to have a little time to share things about her life and to draw upon the magnificent wealth of good spirit and love and generosity that exists within her. So let me, I went back to 1921. Imagine that. 1921. So Mary, I don't know.
When Ray was 20.
Yes.
Everybody remembers Brad. He paid for everything here today.
More wine.
Who said that? Bring on the wine. Boy, look at the time. I gotta run.
Sorry, I forgot your credit card number.
So here's some things that maybe you don't know about. I'm sorry that I could be in like a theater in the round. I want to stay focused on Mary. So does anybody know the name Margaret Gorman? No, of course not. You wouldn't know the name Margaret Gorman. But in 1921, she was a 16-year-old, and at the Atlantic City pageant for the Golden Mermaid, it was a Golden Mermaid beauty contest. Margaret Gorman, 16 years old, won that, and it turns out to be that was the beginning of the Miss America pageant. And she was always known later as the first Miss America.
Well, we know that
now. If they were giving it out, see, this is worthless trivia that you'll never use again. But it gives me something to talk about. So but could you how could they have known that a future Miss America was being born that very year? How about that? Huh? Perhaps you didn't know this either, Mary Jo.
If I did, I'm in trouble.
So researchers at the University of Toronto, led by a biochemist named Frederick Banting, announced the discovery of the hormone insulin. Let's see a show of hands. How many of you knew that? How many of you care to know about it? And The Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse was made. That movie starring none other than Rudolph Valentino.
Mary's lover.
One of many.
Rudy.
And this will be the last little piece of trivia. You writing these down? All right, let's keep it as silent you are.
Okay.
So the last little airmail. Airmail service begins between New York City and San Francisco.
Wow.
That's another big wow, isn't it? So you're probably saying to yourself, well, Ray, were there other celebrities born at the same year that Mary was born?
That's so happened.
Did anybody want to know other
I
celebrities? Thank God he's here. Somebody's got a
I only wish I knew the list of
He's working with the program here. He's working with the program. All right, how about Carol Channing?
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise known as Helen Griffiths, yeah? How about Mario Lanza? Hugh Downs? How about Chuck Connors? How about Warren Spahn? I got a buck for anybody to tell me who Warren Spahn is.
Picture.
Frank Spahn's brother.
How about Jane Russell? Nancy Davis Reagan. John Glenn. Eunice Kennedy Shriver. Monty Hall. Jim McKay. Charles Bronson. Deborah Kerr. Rodney Dangerfield. And Susan Brown from the now look, so this beautiful, hey, knock it off. We'll take up another collection if you don't keep quiet. So Mary has 4 children, as you've heard, and 9 grandchildren. And 2 great-grandchildren. Isn't that beautiful? You probably don't know that she was an aeronautical engineer in her early life. Raise your hand if you knew this. Raise your hand.
I knew. She told me.
Went to Penn State College.
Penn State.
Penn State. She was a
And,
Nittany Lion.
Me too.
You know, from the Rockville area, and she got into real estate. When did you get into real estate?
1971.
1971, got into real estate. How many years? That's about 40 years ago. And her husband actually joined her in the business for a number of years. And Jennifer was saying, gosh, when Dad died, she was concerned that maybe Mom, you know, maybe the help should still be there. How would she do? I think she's done pretty well.
I think
Jennifer was saying, I'll tell you a person of tenacity and never gives up. That's my mother. I said, give me a little scoop here. Give me a little bit of scoop. Tell me some of the stuff about your mom. She said, she's tenacious. This is a person that has had kidney cancer, open heart surgery, knee surgery, recently breast cancer diagnosed and clean and so on, all well. And so this is a very special person we have in our midst today. We should never, ever miss an opportunity to tell somebody how much you love them and appreciate what they've done in our lives to contribute to our well-being and to our happiness and to make us a better person. And that's what I love about Mary. I just love the association and the opportunity to get to know her better and be a part of her life. So Mary, we celebrate this beautiful moment to a very beautiful lady, and we love you very much.